So we are off up to the start. Here it is, the other quarter-final we've been waiting on the edge of our seats for. Thames Rowing Club D on the far side. Isn't it incredible to have four crews in the same event? And Thames Rowing Club A in the yellow alpaca on the buck station there on the right of your picture. It would seem a deal that's done and dusted. Thames Rowing Club D can't hope to compete with Thames Rowing Club A. Just talk us through the psychology of you know, these women racing their A crew, Akil.
Yeah, you know, in practice, there's definitely a pecking order. You have your A crew, you have your B crew, you have your C crew, and here you have your D crew. So coming into this race, there's already this idea that, you know, they're faster than us. They've won seat races, and now they're out there. But you know what I like to say? On race day, you show up to the line, and anything can happen. Yeah,
and you've got to have that mindset. And we can see there the Thames Rowing Club A crew. To be quite honest, I think they're being kind to the D crew. They are down at pace, they look really strong, they look really sharp. Probably the best of the women's eights I've seen today in the Wargrave. You know, they're nice and long out the front, nice grip at the front ends, easy release at the finish, and coached by Tom Mapp. They're doing pretty well, aren't they?
Yeah, I mean, they're looking good. They're looking nice and relaxed. As you said, I like their length that they're getting. You can see that D crew really putting it out there, putting in the effort, going a little bit harder. But here you go, look at that length. And they're pushing those puddles away. So when you talk about pushing the puddles away, you can see before they take their next stroke, they're really letting the boat run out and letting the boat do the work.
Okay, so they're down now in steady paddling, but this is some of the best rowing that I think I've seen all day. It looks beautiful off the back end, little pause with the body, little hands coming away, bodies there rocking over in perfect synchronicity. You can really see them moving that shell as one, as they said in Boys in the Boat. Great movie, if you haven't seen it. George Clooney directed it, raced on this stretch of river here, but they are moving as one, aren't they?
They certainly are. Now, I've got a question for you.
Yeah.
So, you know, I see more and more boats sort of pausing at the finish. There's this little gathering that boats are doing now, more so than when I was rowing and I was told to keep the oars moving around the finish.
Yeah, we're going to get into that. I just want to say a big build up to the stroke. Mia Giovanacci from Thames D, the 23-year-old, you can just see her there. There she is. She was at Churchill College, Cambridge, where she studied architecture. She's now a full-time architect, and she fits her training around the architecture. But the thing around the finish, I mean, they definitely haven't got a pause at the finish. So from what I understand, if you come together at the finish, and there are people here like Ian Wright, you know, coaches Switzerland, he coached Australia, and he coached the New Zealand under-23 H to 2 golds. It's basically to come together at a point and to feel the boat in your muscles and then just move away all together. And they all do it when they're paddling. They don't do it when they're racing, but it does look strange, but it does give you cohesion off the back end. And, you know, you can see it there. It does look sweet. It does look really nice. And Thames D are coming right up. This is going to be like a one-length verdict. It's a nicely judged race.
Yeah.
From Thames A.
You know, to your point, I really like how they're getting the oars. They're pushing the. You don't see a lot of water falling off of the oars as they pull the oars out of the water at the finish.
No, so you saw Thames A. They are bigging it up to their club mates, as you would expect. Thames D are absolutely destroyed. And the two club crews giving respect. Thames A beat Thames D in the Wargrave Challenge Cup.